It's your boy Tev the Artist, go to hardest and G's on B's. Now before I even get into the content of this video, what I'm going to need you guys to do is to hit that like button, and please do not forget to hit subscribe. It's very important that you do that if you guys want all EDM news that's not biased. Now first things first, I want to say salutes to Avello, because being able to play Ultra, and not only that, doing a back-to-back with legends like Adventure Club, bro, that's a statement, right? That just shows that you are doing something right and you are heading the right direction. Now, I don't want to be out here dick riding or anything like that, but you got to respect the grind. Ultra isn't just like any festival. We all know that. You step on that stage, you got to deliver, and Avello did that. In the back-to-back, he held his own, which I expected him to do. I mean, fans noticed, the industry noticed. This is the kind of momentum that is going to get him to the next level. I'm talking about Subtronics level. And I know that you guys are probably going to be like, I only want to give him that label. I feel like he's going to be as big. Okay, so let's break this shit down, right? Because Avello, he does have good music. We all know that. Tracks hit hard. Sound design is clean. And he's carving in the sound in the sea of bass producers, right? But here's the thing. Good music is not enough to break into top tier of bass artists. Look at Subtronics, look at Excision, and what made them legends wasn't just a hit. It was a body of work that fans could ride with night and night after, right? So Avello, he does have that energy, the talent, and the stage presence. He got the fans, he's getting festival slots, but to cement himself, I feel like he needs to go next level with his releases. This means, I'm gonna say, have at least a 7-8 song EP. Every track has to be a banger. Like, I'm talking no skips, right? This isn't about like filler tracks or no one-offs or anything like that. Nothing like that. I'm talking about no one-hit wonders. I'm here to stay type shit. He has to have some shit like that if he wants longevity, which I feel like he's working on that. I guarantee that, right? So every track has to slap live, and it's one thing to sound like good on Spotify, but it's another to make 10,000 people lose their minds in front of that stage, right? So I feel like he does have it. He has a really good stage presence. That's what I love about him. I watch his videos on Instagram. He knows how to play to a crowd very, very well. Now, I already posted on Facebook about the festival game Leveling Up in 2016. Production, visuals, stage design, everything is insane now. Like, even new talent like ISO, Knock 2, of course, Avello, who we're speaking about, and Cello, are now finally getting their shot. But here's the thing about Avello. Festivals are where bass music lives, right? You can have fire tracks, but if no one sees you live, your growth is capped, right? Ultra was a statement moment for him, especially doing a back-to-back with Adventure Club, like I mentioned before. That exposure is on steroids. Fans get to see this energy, his ability to control a crowd, and his versatility, right? We all love that, but to really hit the next tier, he needs more moments like this. And we already know that's just gonna happen anyway, right? But I definitely feel like, you know, teaming up with already big artists can get him cross-audience exposure. Like maybe a collab with someone like Wooly, Company, or even Vocal Feature can push him to new fans, right? Fans just don't want the music, of course. They want a lifestyle, a brand to rep, you know, limited merch drops, festival shirts, hats, stickers. You know, these create culture around his music, and we all know that. We all seen it, right? With Subtronics and his brand, he knows how to brand himself very, very well, right? And I honestly believe in Avello, right? The talent is there, the energy's there, the festival-ready attitude is there. I mean, all he needs is a strategic execution. Drop an EP, make every song a banger, hit festivals consistently, collab wisely, and he could literally be Subtronics' peer in 12, 18 months. I'm not going to even cap. Dead ass. And I'm not just saying that because I fuck with him. This is a formula that actually works. Because think about it. Think about how Subtronics got on, right? He built this catalog, hit the festival circuit hard, and stayed consistent with releases and hype. So Avello has all the pieces, he just needs to connect them the right way. You feel me? Now I do want to talk about something, because Avello does have timeless music, bro. Like every song that I've ever heard from him was good. Like take Head Rush, for example. The sound design on that song is fucking literally perfect, dude. The drop hits hard but doesn't really feel forced, right? It's kind of that song that never ages, whether you're hearing it in 2026 or bumping it 10 years from now in your car, right? So that's rare for bass music, especially someone still on the rise. So that very much surprises me because there's not a lot of artists out there that are able to pull that shit off. Like, he's the first artist I would say in the last 3 years that I can honestly say that can deliver. And that doesn't sound like somebody else. Oh my God, I can't say this enough. Please, people, if you guys are listening to this, if you're a producer, take notes from Avello. He created his own lane. He doesn't sound like everybody else, meaning he's a trendsetter, right? If you are a trendsetter, it's always gonna work in your favor because it means that you're gonna have longevity, right? Do not sound like everybody fucking else. Just don't do it. But anyways, then there's I Run, which is like a Future Trap remix, right? This is my favorite song by him, right? If you listen to this song, you're gonna dance, you're gonna move, you're gonna want to jump, you're gonna want to bounce, like dead ass, because that drop is fucking nasty. And I remember when I first heard it, I thought it was original track because like I never heard the original song I Run. When I heard the original version, I'm just like, damn. He made the original version sound garbage as hell compared to his shit because he made it sound like a hit song. And let's definitely not forget Believe. Like, that track is absolutely ear candy. Emotional, melodic, heavy hitting all at the same time, right? It's one of those songs that every drop, every transition, every sound effect just fits perfectly. You can tell he put his heart and soul into it, and it actually shows, right? That's why I say Avello doesn't have a bad song. Every release feels like a statement. I told you guys this before. Like, he's setting a new standard for bass music, and I want you guys to think about this. If you go through his catalog, every single track is a 10 out of 10, and I mean that. And it's gonna be very, very, very hard for people to try to compete with someone like this because not only does he have his own sound, it's really fucking good. It's gonna be very hard. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, why does it gotta be a competition? It doesn't have to be a competition, but at the end of the day, there's always gonna be that one person that's trying to take your spot. You have to, like, if it's either you level up in the game or you just get left behind. Look at Say My Name. Say My Name, that's my boy, but he got left behind, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep up with the times, bro. And it's gonna be very fucking hard for people to compete with a sound like this, bro, because he set a new trend. So whoever's watching this, I'm telling you, you gotta come with it. You got to. But he definitely does need an EP though. Imagine taking 7-8 tracks, all of his caliber, putting them together in a single release. That's like a power move for his career. You don't just get hits, you get the full body of work that not only fans are gonna vibe to, but they're gonna tell all their friends, their workers, or whoever that this is amazing music. We found the future of bass music, right? And right now, tracks like Head Rush, I Run, Believe, they're showing the potential, but an EP, that solidifies it, right? It's the difference between fans like you and fans worshiping you. So every track on that EP has to hit, no skips. If he does that, nobody in the bass scene is gonna be able to touch him. And we're not just talking about US festivals, we're talking global recognition, right? So if he does that, he's straight, bro, because he's a very versatile artist. He doesn't do like the same drops like a lot of these other artists do, man. He's not stuck doing the same drop over and over and over and over. Like, he experiments with the melodic bass, future trap, festival dubstep, and every style he touches, gold. Every fucking time. And that's very rare. It's hard to find an artist who can jump between subgenres and maintain 10-10 quality. That takes a long time, like years to do. It takes years. And who knows, I guarantee you guys right now, it took him years to come up with this type of sound. Guarantee it. There's no way he didn't work on this shit for years. No way. That's why festivals are starting to notice him. Like, if you look at Ultra, where he went back to back with Adventure Club, that wasn't just a set, it was a flex on his range and control, right? He can command a crowd, whether it's heavy hidden drops or melodic bangers. That's what separates the next level artists from the ones who fade after a year or two. We see this shit happen all the time. But the thing is, I feel like a lot of people just don't notice it because there's new artists coming out every single year. That's why you got to keep up with the times, man. But anyways, shout out to Avello, man. Congratulations on the Ultra set, man. You did your thing. I'm looking forward to seeing you do more shit, man. I can't wait to see it, man. But if you guys like the content on this channel, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button below. My name is Tev the Artist, go to Hardest, GTH. You already know the SCO. Ski!